Today's project, we're gonna fix the old bow mag. So what we're gonna do today, obviously this is a compactor roller, and so the majority of this function of this machine is to just vibrate and compact the dirt. It's a Bomag BMP 8500, and before I got it, these welds were broke on here. So this is kind of a grill that obviously lets airflow into the machine to keep the machine cool over the motor, and also protect it from running into anything. So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this all welded back up and get it a little bit more secure in place so it doesn't just fall off. So 3 of these, there's 4 points that connect this thing, and 3 of them are broken. So you can tell here is obviously a clip that that was at one point in time connected to here. Obviously the weld just broke on that, and then here's the top connectors. Obviously this would go over into here and it would be connected over to there. So this is the only one that's still intact, and it's actually starting to crack too. Obviously you can see this kind of got a little hit with something, so it's obviously not totally flat, but we'll make her work as best we can. So what I've done so far here is just loosen up these tabs here so they swing freely, 13 millimeter, and then we'll get this obviously put into better place here, and then we'll tack weld it into place, and then we'll just run a bead all the way across in 3 spots that it's broken. Then we'll touch up this one. So here we go, let's rock and roll. Let's get her in better place here, and then we'll go from there. So taking a better look at how this is gonna come together here, obviously this piece right here goes up and in, but there's a lip that this is catching on right in here, and obviously you can tell that's pretty wore out. So what I'm gonna do is take the grinder and I'm gonna make me a bigger hole, because as it sits, that lip won't go into here. So this is just bent. So what I'm gonna do is open this up a little bit, and so we can get this to sit more flush on the inside. So let's get the grinder out and take a lot of that out. So we got this ground down. Obviously we took a chunk out of there, but see how it fits up a lot better in there now. So that's what we needed to do to get this to fit flush with the inside. And obviously we'll kind of tweak it as we go, but for the majority of it, that's how we want her to fit in there. I know it's not gonna be perfect because it's bent as it is, but that works for us. Then we'll kind of hit it with a hammer and get it in there a little tighter as we go. at that, we got her in there. She's solid in there. So what we'll do is we'll have to go and tighten all these bolts that I had underneath there, but as far as that goes, perfect, exactly what we're going for. So the bow mag project is all wrapped up, ready to go back to work. So some of you guys might be wondering what welder I'm working with here. This is the Miller Multimatic 215. This is an awesome welder. It's so compact. It's a step up from like the 211, but it's definitely a step down from like the 252. What I like about this machine is obviously it's got like the auto set features that Miller has on a lot of stuff. So you put in what size either rod you're running or wire size, the thickness of the metal, and it automatically kind of gives you a parameter of what you can work with, and you can dial it in. Obviously here is just your power. Here's your wire feed speed. And then you can go through all the different settings over here on this side. So if you're running flux core, wire, MIG, mixed steel, and then you can do MIG aluminum or TIG. This is just a DC machine, it's not an AC machine, so you can't TIG aluminum with it, but you can also stick weld with it. That's what I really like about this machine, because a lot of times when you're fixing heavy equipment outside, you really have to have a stick welder. But this is just a great machine, super compact, highly recommend it.